MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Herman, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
So digging in now, Joe Mauer. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he got him. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis on the run. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Lee.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
1 out and a runner on second base. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
3-0 pitch on its way. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding into the box, number 3. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s, so he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. And he just misses with a curveball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Trout rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Now both runners are across.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
In now, Gary Cox. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the run is in to score from 3rd. It's a 3-0 game. Now batting, David Lee. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that line drive was hard to even follow off the bat. Seemed like it was moving at the speed of light, and ShowTrack tells us it nearly was. The exit velocity over 120 miles an hour, so put that right up there with the hardest hits we've ever recorded.
Digging in, Brandon Belt. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead. You don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Markakis coming on. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Carlos Correa.
Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Lowry with the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Hunter Harvey will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Fouled back. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty. One man out. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Lee is over and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Settling in now, number 99, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again. Joe Mauer will start things out in the top half of the second.
13, Joe Mauer.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, Matt, it's early in the game. I know that, but that is already their 6th hit as they lead off this inning right here to get it going again. They are swinging the bats.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, number 3, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this is going to be a foul ball. Second and third here, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis has the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And that ends the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros lead it 7-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Bill Blanchard. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And the pitch on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3, but no chance to recover. Blanchard is on at first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 3 homers, 18 driven in. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. First and second here with nobody out. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike three called and a questionable first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
So striding forward now, Brian Dozier, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
0-2, here it comes. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping into the box, Yankees Solarte. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two down, runners at first and second. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lee ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Number 87 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 87.
Ready for another chance? David Lee. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Lee.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a fastball just a bit up. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily. A strike, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Lowry. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a soft liner. Oh, what a play. No chance to complete the play, though. Runners will be at the corners.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's taken for strike 1. Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
0-2. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a snap move over to first. And he's back standing. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's Joe Mauer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Just keeping him close. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here's the 3-1. A swing from Mauer as he pulls this on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Michael Saunders now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Saunders.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
He's set, and the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And Trout has himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Lee.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, and this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Solarte. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
So stepping in, number 3. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2-0, here it is. Outside, 3-0 now. From the stretch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. A man at third with 1 away. And And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as this lead got even wider.
Well, the reliever on the mound started getting in trouble, and we thought he might be out of gas before this at-bat started. And sure enough, he serves up the home run. Hindsight is 20/20, but I think they'll be kicking themselves for not turning to a fresh arm to get out of this jam.
For the Astros, shortstop, David Lee.
Standing in now, David Lee sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
It was a walk in his last trip. This is skied out toward right. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 10 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in now, number 99. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Bill Blanchard. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cox is after it. Oh, he brought it back.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett Lawrie.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And stepping in, the right-handed bat of third baseman, Brett Lawrie. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Astros lead this one 10-0. Number 36 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 36.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jose Altuve.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. This is foul right side. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. From the stretch. Nope. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. There goes Altuve. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So a walk and a stolen base move him into scoring position here to start the inning. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's stolen base number 12 on the year. Here it comes on 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Hit sharply toward the right side. Markakis has the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So coming to the plate, Michael Lee, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. comes set. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Two and one.
That's inside.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, number 3.
Standing in, number 3. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. The throw will go to third. Throw won't get him.
The batter, left fielder, Gary Cox.
At the plate, Gary Cox. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Solarte's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 12 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Ball 1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Two now to Markakis. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So striding in, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in, Yankees Solarte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping up now, Michael Saunders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cox on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready once again, David Lee. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Lee.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Andrew
attention,
Miller
please.
comes in unexpectedly
pitching
from
for
the
the New York
pen in
Yankees,
relief of his injured
Number
teammate.
48, Andrew Miller.
Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Now here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Nobody out, runner on first. One and one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Jose Altuve. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. first and second now, one man out. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
2 balls.
To 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Saunders. Oh, and he botches it. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
So here's Joe Mauer as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And the pitch on 2-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros leave them loaded, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In the air out to right. Lee is there and he makes the catch for the out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 99.
Striding in once again, number 99. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Again, he sends it out of play. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Digging in once again, Michael Lee. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ellsbury going back. At the track, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
batting, number 3.
Stepping in now, number 3. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And he's safe.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Into the box, David Lee. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. None out, runners at first and second. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runners back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The Dozier for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. Lee is on his way home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
3 runs already home here. Hit back up the middle. There is Solarte. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Carlos Correa, and this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, and no one will track it down. Oh and 1, here it comes. On the ground to third. Lowry's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Houston leads this one 15-0. Into the box now, Bill Blanchard. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Blanchard.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with the strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the second hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together and maybe get things going.
Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Looking to send him packing again. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Shortstop, Ryan Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Digging in to try it again, Yankees Solarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's Michael Saunders now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lofted in the air out to right field. Lee on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 15-2. Darren O'Day comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Darren O'Day.
Now in the box, Joe Mauer. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Joe Mauer.
Grounded slowly to the left side. Dozier barehands it in time.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Ball 1.
1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Boone Logan comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
48, Boone Logan.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And that's in there, 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Into the box, number 99, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Into the box now, Bill Blanchard. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
First and second here with nobody out. Too high. And it's 3-0. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now to the plate, Brett Laurie. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Markakis.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's a high pop-up. Number 3 is there for it, and that's the third out. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We've played 8 full. Astros lead this one 15-3. Standing in, number 3 bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
Now the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in, Gary Cox. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down in 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here it comes on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now. Brandon Belt waits on deck. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-0 on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Soft liner to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Houston leads this one 16-3. Here's Brian Dozier now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Yankees Solarte, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Michael Saunders waits on deck. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Skied into straightaway right. Lee moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Singled home run in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-3 tonight. Houston get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Hunter Harvey earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Herman was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that post-game express service is available on the 7 train from the Willets Point Shea Stadium station, with stops in Manhattan at Times Square, 5th Avenue, and Grand Central Station. Long Island Railroad service to Penn Station and Woodside is also available via the Port Washington branch.